how to sell one of the worst cars in the world. Deals on Wheels.
Hello and welcome to Deals on Wheels. If you're buying or selling a car, we have got all the information that you'll need.
We're here to guide you through the second-hand car market with plenty of tips to make sure you don't break down in the fast lane.
And we get out on the road and give the cars a good going over.
In the showroom today, we flash the cash at a Mercedes estate, brave the roads in an East German Trabant, and get Italian with an Alfa 155. But first, a Grand Cherokee Jeep. What we have here is a supreme off-road machine, but one that's as happy to hustle Nissan Micras around ring roads as it is to dodge sheep on boggy moorlands. Not that the latter is likely to happen to most of these beasts. The chances are that hitting a pothole is the nearest most of these will ever go to being off-road. They've only been available in Britain since 1996, which means there's still a considerable waiting list for them. That's very good news for anyone trying to sell one second-hand, because there's lots of people willing to skip the queue to get one in good nick. And for very good reason. The most powerful version will out-accelerate even the new Porsche 911, and that's something that no Range Rover can possibly do. It just makes me wonder what kind of people own these monsters. Well, we're about to find out when we head up the M6 to Macclesfield to meet one such owner and his Jeep.
Hello, my name's Russell Keller. I'm from Macclesfield in Cheshire, and this is my beautiful Jeep Grand Cherokee. Bought it for $30,500 a year ago, and we're asking $25,500 for it. I always dreamt about having a couple of a nice car or something like that, and now I can afford it. It's absolutely fantastic to go out and get your dream vehicle and bomb around in it everywhere, you know. A bit of posing, really. I think I'm a bit of a poser at heart, really. Look at these. Look at these babies. We must be doing something right, because the bank manager just phoned up the other day and said, do you want to come out for a meal? He's never done that before. Get some speed going now. Oh my giddy aunt. My wife loves driving this, posing about, you know, nice and high up, king of the road. But I've never really felt fantastic in it, because I do prefer the sports cars, really. Well, what a beautiful car. It's my new one. I've just got it. But the trouble is, I've still got the old one. So that one's got to go.
I've got 4 children and I want this. You know, this is the car I like. I love it. I've always loved the Jeep. It's my favourite. Why don't you sell that today?
I've told you before, I want this one. I prefer it. It's more sporty.
We're like getting in a sardine can when we get in that. This has got
Now most of these come with a manufacturer's warranty, so you'd be hard pushed to find much wrong, although they do suffer with stone chip damage across the front of the bonnet. And the reason for this is this rather flat front. If a stone's coming this way, it's just going to slap straight in. So if you find bad damage here, the chances are the vehicle's been driven hard, so you'll be wise to check it out more thoroughly.
UK-supplied Jeeps are built in Austria, which means they're very well made, but nothing's infallible, and that includes the four-wheel drive Quadra-Track system. Now, even if you're test driving one of these cars in a suburban street, do check the Quadra-Track's low gear ratios, because they have been known just to give up the ghost, and for no apparent reason.
It's worth taking time to check out the tyres. Four-wheel drive cars tend to go through them quickly. Look for signs of tyre wall damage and bad wear on the tread. If you don't, you could be forking out nearly 500 quid for a new set.
Take a good look at the underside of these massive bumpers, front and rear. If you can imagine driving through a steep ditch, it's these extremities that are going to be damaged first.
Jeeps are excellent news in the second-hand market. They practically walk out of showrooms. And a 1-year-old one like Russell's has got to be worth at least £23,000.
Yeah, it's a seller's market for these. People are queuing up for them. I think Russell will get more than that for his car. I'd pay him £24,000.
I've advertised it for the last few weeks, no response. So we're going to take it around the dealers today, see what happens. The dealers won't be paying me as much as I'm asking for, really. I'll have to just see what the offer is.
Never been smoked in, has it?
No, neither of us are smokers.
You can always tell.
Do I? Yeah,
Can
that's
always tell
right.
by
It's like
checking
new,
that.
isn't it? Yeah.
It's just a very, very clean car, isn't it?
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah, we looked after it, really. You know.
Yeah, you have. That's for sure. It is actually split mint, is the only word I could use to describe it. Bottom book on the car is £22,050.
Oh, right.
We'd be quite happy to give you that for the vehicle without any problem.
Could I have a think about it?
Of course you can. That's no problem at all.
It's quite a fair price, but of course, you know.
You want to see if you can get a bit more somewhere
That's
else.
right, yeah, a little bit
I can
more.
appreciate that.
We'll go to the next dealer now. Hopefully they'll do us a better deal. If they do, yes, we'll do the deal. If not, we'll have to advertise it again.
It wants 2 rear tyres.
Oh, does it?
It wants a spare as well. Look there, it's right on the wear indicator. There's no life, whilst there's loads of life at the side, there's no life left in that tyre.
That's just where the wife's hit the garden wall. Nothing much.
Basically, what we're looking at here is the vehicle's brushed against some hedges or some trees.
Tell you what, this is the most thorough check I've ever seen, really. It's
A little scuff into that bumper corner there. Right,
this is a nitty-gritty.
this is where we get down to striking a deal. The cost of preparing your car into an approved status is £528.75.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're in Tesco's, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Therefore, my offer to buy your car today is £23,471.25. And I do feel that, to be fair, it is a very generous offer, but it's a highly desirable car.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
So-
round figures, £23,470 is the price that I would pay for your car today.
Yeah, that's quite good for a cost price, really.
I'll give you
isn't it?
less.
Oh, no, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we'll accept that
Shaking on that?
offer then. Yeah, thanks very
Okay,
much.
great
yeah,
stuff.
Thank you.
I'll go and get you a cheque.
Right. Oh, that's the nice bit. Well, that'll stop the wife telling me off now, because with me buying that other vehicle, we've been paying 2 lots of everything for the last few months. So she's-
Insurance and everything.
Yeah.
There we go.
Great. Oh, thank you very much.
Thanks ever so much.
Thanks very much indeed.
Cheers.
Beautiful.
I can't believe he had to take it to dealers. Round where I live, they sell like hotcakes, but he did right to visit a couple of showrooms until he got the price that he wanted.
Now, Russell's Jeep was on that forecourt for £25,500 just 2 days later, a markup of £2 grand. Well, let's see what kind of money Mike can save this week when he goes out to buy a prestige car for under £7,000.